Skye, guys and girls. Definitely in Scotland. Expect to see the Queen, even though she's gone now, so maybe Charlie come waltzing along in his kilt anytime soon. And we've got a t-shirts on, and just saw my first Highland cow, but couldn't get it on camera unfortunately. But check it out, on the way to Isle of Skye, and this is amazing, absolutely stunning. I think I have to go down there because, you know, we might not see this again without people around.
One big solid lump of rock.
Isn't it Sorry, I got no voice today. Isn't it stunning? Sorry, I also look like I've got 3 booths now. Got my microphone under there. Spectacular. And I just said to Aidan, let's make the most of this because we are going to some of the tourist spots where there'll be hundreds of people. And at the moment there's just us here. So these are the things that we like to lap up while we can. If you can see these red and white poles here on the edge of the road, these ones coming up now on the left there, they are for when it's snowing. They're your indicators to know where the edge of the road is. So yeah, it can be a little bit dicey. Don't know that I'd want to be here when it's snowing. What about you, Aidan? So that's what they're for. We had them in the snow country in Australia, of course. Driven up to Mount Hotham once when it was snowing and using those indicators there. Oh, it was terrifying. Not my thing at all, but you need to know, I guess, when it's a bit of a whiteout. So that's what they're for. So what we've also learned is, makes sense, but if you're coming up to a passing place, which we are here now, you only pull off into the passing place on your side of the road. Don't veer across the road and go into the other passing spot on the opposite side of the road. Apparently it causes a lot of accidents and it's obviously just very confusing for everyone. So if there's a car coming, they go off on their side, and that's kind of the given rule. Is that about right? And we found that seems to be the case in most places. We're loving this little drive, aren't we, Aidan? It's our kind of place, little rural town in Scotland. Would be cold in winter though. Can't even imagine. We're just at the small town of Glenelg. Decided to have some lunch here before we find the ferry. Don't know if that's a good idea. And we head off to the Isle of Skye. As per usual, I can't resist the opportunity to have a look at the rocks. Not bad for a lunch spot in the motorhome. Not bad at all. So the days became weeks, it felt just like the night before. What do you think, old matey?
Oh, it was fun. I'm eating in worse spots.
Yes, I think we can both say that. Can't show you what we had for lunch because it's all gone. Thank you. was good. We just drove on. I was wondering if the ferry was actually going today. And here we are. Excuse me. But we must have just timed it, which we seem to be doing on this trip, don't we? Arsing it, people, arsing it. Now, interestingly, when we're at the Tourist Information Centre, if you want to take the big main ferry across to the Isle of Skye, you have to book that about 4 days in advance.
I'm sure there must be the option to get on, but to guarantee your spot, you must be booking. Yeah.
Yes, so it might be a bit of a luck of the draw. We didn't bother looking because we got told about this little ferry, the last of its kind in the world, which involved also coming through the rural area. So you know us. It's our thing, isn't it? So the guys have just waved us on. They have a couple of border collies somewhere. And as we were told, it's a bit of an adventure. The drive just to get here is an adventure. Hopefully we make it to the other side and then we'll be ready for the Isle of Skye adventure. Want to see the planks? Oh, look, here's a dog. Hello, gorgeous. Hi, you going to keep us safe, are you? Hey? It's a bit clunky. Okay, so the turntable's coming on now, turning. Okay, this is weird. This is officially weird. Stay there. Whoa. We haven't paid yet. 80. Maybe they thought we have. We better sort that out when we get there.
Yeah. I mean, sort of a fish. It just seems terrific. It's
What do you call it? Can you do that in a better Scottish accent? Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Purebred.
They're beautiful.
Right?
Whose dogs are they?
They're mine. Both of them.
Not yours?
Yeah, no, they're mine.
They
Yeah.
are yours. Oh.
Puppies in December.
Enjoying the voyage?
Did you hear what he called them?
Were they on the ferry?
Dirty effing mongrels. Mate, you should be an Aussie, mate. Can you do that in a better Scottish accent? Are the dogs doing something?
No.
What's happening now? We're getting turned again.
Yeah.
So they turn it by hand to get you on and off. What did you just say, Adi?
I said, welcome to the Isle of Skye.
Yes. This one always felt like a distant dream when we were planning. You hear so much about it. And now we're here. How was that experience for you?
Oh, they're earth-shattering. Having to put the little motorhome up on the little tiny ramps they gave us, but
So this is our first campsite, like official campsite in Scotland. So we've come in, we've filled up our water tanks, we've dumped our grey water, we've dumped our toilet. Just a little tip, we've done it when we've come in tonight instead of lining up to try and do it tomorrow morning, because there's quite a few people here. So we might dump the toilet again in the morning, we'll see. But we figure while the stations were free to do that, we've done it. So we've managed to get pretty much level, would you say?
level enough. Our heads are up, that's all that matters.
Level enough. Sloping down a bit, but we both don't like our heads going down, you know? We get dizzy enough. So let's check out, what is this place called where you've brought us? On the Isle of Skye.
Schligen campsite.
Schligen campsite. Oh, I don't know if we can cope, folks. This is it, and I think we'll probably be at the end of an episode. We both need a bit of a rest. Definitely need a good hot shower.
But it was a good drive today.
Amazing drive today. Got the ferry, experienced a lot of things. I need a little cup of tea and a nana nap because I'm not feeling great. Both need hot showers. And we've got washing to do and, you know, all the boring stuffs. So God knows how much that's going to cost us. Anyway, let me show you the campsite. Pretty damn amazing. There's some things we definitely need to go and walk over there and discover, but you might just get some little pictures of those. We'll see if we get there. This is it. Looks like we're camping with the mountain sheep, actually. Here we go. Get ready for it. It's pretty good. I mean, it really makes you feel like you're in Scotland. Yes, yes, finally. Here you go. I think this cost us, how much did this cost us, Aidan?
£25, which is about $50.
So about $50. We're haven't got any power tonight, but we didn't need it. We're actually doing really well with that. So here you go. I know, right? It's pretty cool, isn't it? This is the view from outside the door. Crazy. Isn't it? It kind of just becomes like a little, I don't know. You enjoy it, but it just seems surreal until you leave and then you go, do you remember when? Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those moments.
This is our campsite tonight. It's filled up since we got here, but
we thought we'd finished our episode, folks, but I've read a little story, so I'm going to the bridge across the road, the old bridge.
well, this might be the next episode.
Well, it might be. I don't know when you'll see this. Anyway, let's go. There's a story.
This is the old bridge, isn't it? And that's the new bridge.
Okay, folks. Hope you can hear me. I've just been over and I've just had a nice hot shower and done all of that. Should be going to bed, but because I'm reading about where we are, this is the old SLIGACHAN. Don't know if we're pronouncing it right, but this is the old bridge. And legend has it, a bit like our Indigenous stories back home, that there was a great warrior of Scotland back in the day, like way back, like we're talking mythical times. She was the greatest warrior in Scotland. And then an Irish warrior, what was his name?
Cuchulainn.
Cuchulainn heard about her and came over, and in this, he stepped across the sea, and in this fierce battle in this valley here where all of this beauty around us was shaped, they had a fierce battle to see who would remain the strongest. Anyway, her daughter was very upset by everything that went on, and she pleaded with the ferries in this very river here to put an end to it. So in doing that, her tears fell into the water, and now the myth is if you immerse your face in this water for 7 seconds, you will have eternal beauty. So not necessarily youth, but eternal beauty. I think maybe you needed to have the beauty in the first place. But I said to Aidan, we're on. I'm going to do that. He's like, what? I'm like, yep, let's go. 7 seconds.
I said, you're already beautiful.
He said, you're already beautiful, darling. Not feeling very beautiful today, let me tell you. Got very little voice left. But I'm doing it because, you know, we're here. And I said to Aidan, this might be the only time in our life that we're here. And all the tourists have gone home now. Well, back to their campers. So here we go, 7 seconds I've got to get my face in there for. And when you come out, I've put my rain jacket on because when you come out, you're not allowed to wipe your face, it has to dry naturally. Good thing I just washed my hair. Righty-go. Are we good to go?
Yep.
So, well,
Should you put your hood up?
Will I just count to 7?
Put your hood up to keep.
No. Ready? If I can get 10.
I'll count.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's fresh. Not allowed to wipe. I wish I had like some Scottish outfit to wear, but no.
These explorers. We better read the sign when we go back. Or have you read the sign already?
No, I read about it before we came over. These two explorers, mountaineers I guess you'd call them. Sorry, their names elude me right now. Sorry, my face is still wet. They were instrumental in creating the walking around the Skye, the island of Skye, basically. Sorry guys, don't remember your names, but this memorial is dedicated to them because what we've seen, actually the whole of Scotland, it's a great place apparently to cycle, and there is loads of hikers everywhere, obviously because it's summer.
Oh, this is our campsite. It's filled up a lot since we parked. But yes, this is camping in the UK. Nearly on top of each other. No grey water release. No water on each side, even though there's an awful lot of water around the whole place. But yes, you have a special point that you have to go to and dump your grey water. Yes, it's different to how we do it.
And we wouldn't normally be in a caravan park, but you get to the point where you have to do some washing and
showering.
I think we said before, getting some water.
Yep.
Emptying the grey water.
Emptying the toilet.
Yeah, all those things. So
now you can empty the toilet and that as well if you want, but they charge for that service.
Yes.
And charge you for topping up. And
charge you for everything.
Yes.
Not all places, but majority of them, especially where the tourists are, which is everywhere at the moment. So we thought, oh well, we'll just come and stay and, you know, use the washing machine and do it all. Only for one night though. We're hoping to bush camp tomorrow night. It's
£25 for a piece of gravel, and for two of us. It's an extra £10 if you want power. Which makes it quite expensive.
Yes, and the other thing which has blown my mind, if you look at how many vans are there, I'm not sure, we haven't counted, but there is only 4 showers for the whole, 4 female and 4 male for that everyone. And I don't know, there might be 6 toilets.
Yeah, about that.
Something like that. So that was
2 washing machines and 2 dryers.
Yeah, so that was the other good reason to get in early. We got in, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock, had our shower, put the washing on before everyone started rolling in. But just because it worked out for us today, the time. So, yeah, camping in the UK.
At least it's not raining.
Yeah. See you on the next episode, guys. Bye.